Hello, loves. Okay, so I wanted to come and talk to you about the energy and just kind of give you the heads up of a little bit of crazy that kind of came into our world. I talked a little bit about it a few days ago, and I really tuned into it when I did the new moon in Libra written readings that I'm going to be sharing with you still. Hopefully tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. But when I tuned into that energy, I was like, whoa, we're walking into some heavy things that we're having to deal with and process and carry on our backs. And so what happened with me was on Tuesday, I was going to be bringing all these amazing things that are so supportive and bring them for you, like the readings, that the new moon and Libra readings were coming in addition to all these other things. And I was down to this list of, the final things to finally bring this. And then I found out that my Aquarius Nation website was kind of down. And it was like, whoa. But at the same time, I've been wanting to get off of WordPress, and I've been wanting to figure out what I needed to do about that. So it stopped everything, but it was like, okay, I need to make a decision about this anyway. And then, later in that day, then the satellite internet goes out at my house, which it's still out. And it's really weird. It's just like the beam coming to my house is out. So I don't really know what's going on, but I'm someone who's very, very, very suspicious. I'm one of those people who's like, oh my gosh, this is totally the government. I'm 100% that kind of person. But absolutely. But yeah, so my internet's off. And now they're even getting weird when I keep calling in and checking in on it. Oh, because they'll always say, there's nothing wrong with your internet. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but there's supposedly some outage. And then they're like, oh. But anyway, that's funny that I'm continuing to go in. I did not even notice that I was going into that. I was so in this other space processing it. And what I meant to say is I did not remember that I was still recording. That's what I really meant to say. It was like da 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 and then da da da. It's like I was talking to a friend there. But anyway, which you are. So that's probably why I fell into that. Telling them what's happening there. That's kind of weird. But and also right at the time that I'm bringing these things forward. So that was kind of interesting too. But anyway, everything about it just. Even though I've had these things that are just unthinkable for me and that everything stopped, all my plans stopped, but still I want you to realize how much the readings this week talked about all of this. And it's all these things that I talked about where we have all these ideas about crossing the street, but until we really look both ways, we have to be smarter about when we move forward. And we also have to accept that just because that traffic's coming doesn't mean it's a bad thing. But we do have to honor that we have to stop now. Yes, we thought we were going to be able to walk. And we're also learning these lessons about how a lot of times we do walk anyway, and we end up getting squashed. We end up making a bad move. We end up with this mentality of we have to race to things. We have to, no, get to the destination, make it work, cut the corners, and we do these things that then we do leap forward and we do get hit by the car. We do get hurt. We do see these things that, end up harming us because of these decisions that we make that are really based on not valuing ourselves. It's just about not valuing ourselves, because if you value yourself, you're not going to be racing for that end thing, because you're like, I got the goods, I'll bring them when I'm supposed to bring them. It's going to work out. And that's why I was talking this week about always kind of believing that this is for the win, and not like making a loss a negative, but just making everything a win. And really just seeing that, I was slowed down, but there's going to be a better opportunity later. And this period that we're in right now is really teaching us to do the glass half full, where everybody's having to see these things that are like, oh my gosh, what? But still not fall into those lower spaces of thinking you're a victim, thinking you can't get through that. And that's where I gave the energy update a couple days ago, because the thing that's also coming with this is there's a lot of energy that is coming in to fight you, and is coming into, it's weird, but it's able to infiltrate your mind spaces. It's like, I don't know if it's the 5G or something, but it's just able to keep you like, no, you are a loser. No, you do need help. No, you do need to kill yourself. No, you do need to be put on drugs. No, you're all wrong. No, you're totally delusional. But at the same time, nothing about this is a mistake about where we are in history. Because I can get all like paranoid and these kind of like things, but then I'm still like, but this is how it's supposed to be playing out in history. This is how these big power manipulative things are changing things for us and making it harder to bring our things, making it harder to show our light, making it harder to be happy, making it harder to be content, to feel safe, which is all the things that I'm going to be bringing to you are going to help with all of that. But I'm not ready to talk about it because of the last few days of things that took me off path. But I'm bringing things to address these things, because when we feel safe, when we feel grounded, when we feel okay in our bodies, when we feel, in control, then all these other things in life do end up taking the shape of what we're feeling. So it really is true what we're feeling. This stuff is, all this collective stuff that we're seeing is what the sum total of what people are feeling, and it's manifesting. But anyway, so these things aren't actually mistakes, even though they feel like the most horrendous things. They still are in the process of us waking humans up. This is how it has to be. But things are really getting us right now, and getting us with stopping us and not being able to cross the street, and it's really on us to, just find that strength within, to remember that we can get through this, and that we're just waiting for the right time to cross. And I also, this week I was talking a lot about control. You don't have any control, and we have to realize we don't have control. But I mean, we do have control, but we don't have as much control as we think. We don't have a control on all these really big things that are out there that are consuming us and making us think that it's all hopeless. But we do have so much control on these smaller levels, and one is in taking care of ourselves and really kind of bringing in more of the beauty and balance in our lives. So we're right now seeing what needs to be done, but at the same time, there's the energy to get it done. And that's what I want you to notice. Like, even with me, when I had it with the website thing happened, was that when it happened? No, with the internet, when the internet happened. When the internet happened, I just pushed myself away from the desk, and I was like, that's it, I'm going hiking. And I do that all the time anyway. I'm out hiking like twice a day, but still I was like, that's it, we're going hiking right now. I got to move my body, and I got to move it. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Yesterday that happened, and now I'm sitting here with the list again, and you're telling me no internet? I'm out of here. And then when I got back, I thought it would be back on, and then it wasn't. And then I just went through my house and I cleaned everything. I was like, that's it, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not thinking about how everybody needs me. I'm not thinking about how I'm going to let everybody down. I'm not thinking about what a failure I am with all these to-do lists that I can't get done, and all these things and all that, and this won't work, and everybody's stopping me, and nothing's working out. And I was like, I'm just going to move furniture, feng shui the place, and sweep and clean everything. And I did. And all day, I just didn't stop. The energy, I just go and go and go and go and go and go and go. That was yesterday, actually. And then, today, it's still not on. And but anyway, it's like this energy isn't a mistake, and that's what you guys have to understand. And with that, you need to find the strength to just get through it. But things are saying things like, I don't want to be on WordPress anymore. I hate WordPress. I think WordPress is a nightmare. Like, if you go to Shopify, you like just laugh at WordPress. Like, what are you doing over there? Or why aren't you? I don't know. But I've said that since day one, but I've kept with it. And that's something about me, is that I'm adaptable. I'm all the mutable signs, so I can just go with things. I'm really good with challenging people, because I don't care. You can do whatever you want. I don't need to change you, whatever. I'm mutable. You can just like always kind of like move me around. But why did we go into that? Are we still recording? We are. Why would we stop? mutable, changing, the cleaning, and then we got to here, and in a hurry. I don't know. I haven't done that in so long. I'm losing it. But so anyway, so what I wanted to say is that, and then there was something else. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say about this energy, and there's still a lot more that is coming. I do have to tell you that. There's kind of like dips. There's some up, and then there's down again. But it's a lot of down. But it's this kind of down where it's really just this work that we have to just clear this stuff out. Like all these things. Oh, that's what I was saying. These things that are happening, though, are pointing me to things that I have contributed to stay into because I did not say no to them, because I did not value myself. I have never liked WordPress. I want to give the finger to WordPress every time I look at it, but I've stayed at it and I've made it work, and I've made it. Oh my God, I'm learning so much right now. This is like everything. This is the answer to everything. But so, realize too that what I talked about with this energy, we're realizing places where we were not able to say no, and we just kept with something and we didn't use our voice, and then we manifest this whole situation that's like a nightmare, and now we have to figure our way out. But that's what's happening right now in our life. Even like me getting that this was another piece of that, which I didn't get it till I started talking it to you, but understanding that that's what we're seeing too with these things. So just try not to get upset about this stuff. I haven't been upset at all. I've just been like, well, okay. I mean, like, whoa, what? Okay. And then I just go in circles a couple times and then just start doing something, because I'm like, I'm not going to accept this is the end, I'm not going to, we're not supposed to look at it like that. And we're being tested to not go glass half empty, This is all about being tested not to go glass half empty. So what are you going to do? Go glass half full. This must be something good. Let me keep going in circles till I figure out something else to do that feels good. Because everything else is so overwhelming. So kind of like think that way and hold that perspective and just keep going through it, because I feel pretty awesome now, but still nothing's better. It's still, okay, but it's day by day and moving through this stuff. Remember I said that in today's energy, this is not going to last forever, so it's really step by step. Another great thing to see too is like, is something kind of like imagining that you're walking on a cliff, because this energy kind of is. But one of the things is like we have to stay focused on where we want to go to, and in this glass have full perspective, because it is this cliff that you can fall off of. And that's the thing, and that's where I've been feeling this urgency in reaching people, because it's like the energy is getting kind of weird in places where it's like you can just be gone. And a lot of you are probably saying that. I don't even recognize how I'm feeling. I feel like I'm accepting defeat or whatever. I feel like people are just like, this is the end, and it's like, no, this is what we're here for, and this is what we get through, and this is what makes us stronger. But it really is our state of mind and how we're kind of looking at this and handling it. And it's time to kind of up it in knowing this is the test that it's supposed to be. And that's why too in the readings it's talking about it. That's why everything, when I was looking at the readings, I was like, okay. Like it was everything. I was reading what I needed to hear, But anyway, so, okay, I think we're going to go, because I need to go for a hike, and I just wanted to come and say that to you. And then I thought, hey, while I'm out on the hike, we can try to load this video, because otherwise you won't get this for who knows when. But okay, anyway, I love you, and I'm going to be getting the new moon readings for you tomorrow. And I wrote really long ones, like how I used to write them, longer. It just came out long this time. So I'll have those for you tomorrow. And then some other things that I have for you. I'm so excited because there's about supporting you and helping you feel better in these times, because there's ways to feel better. And that's what's most important, that we have a state of mind that feels safe right now, because then we can see these decisions that we need to make, because we're all making decisions. It's all about changing and turning and making all these decisions. So now it's about making the best ones and making them from a place of value. No, I need this better anyway, so change is in order. Okay, I love you, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.